Well, I'd like to thank our over, I think, 615 patrons, something like that. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate y'all. You guys keep this show running, keep the lights on, literally, and I really appreciate it. If you want to get a request, I just sent out the December thread. Join the $30 tier or up, you get 1 to 2 free requests a month. Simple as that. See you there. Talk about revolution. Oh, hi. Hello. How you doing? Hi, guys. Welcome to Leo Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Don't forget, I'm doing a review for this. It'll be out on Christmas. Look at all those beautiful pictures. Look at that, huh? Apparently I look like Paul. I'll take it. Today, we're going to be listening to a special track. This is off like the Abbey Road Super Deluxe. It's the Ballad of John and Yoko. But it's a different take. This is the request from our patron Clay. He said that he wanted take 7, the Ballad of John and Yoko. It's from Super Deluxe Abbey Road. I guess there's a video that goes for it too or something. I forgot what he said, honestly. But he wanted me to do this specific one, and I already checked it. It's gonna be blocked. Hopefully it'll be up on YouTube by Tuesday. So we'll have a Beatles Tuesday this week probably. But Patreon, I'll get this for a couple days early. So it was a non-album single that was released in May of 1969, written by John Lennon, credited to Lennon and McCartney. It chronicles the events surrounding the wedding of Lennon and Yoko. Oh no. This was the 17th #1 single for them, and it was their last for 54 years until 2 years ago, or 1 year ago with Now and Then. There you go. In the United States, it was banned by some radio stations due to the lyrics reference to Christ and crucifixion. Interesting. Well, like I said, this is take 7, I believe. That's what it was. Yep, let's go. Thank you, Clay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, watch all the way to the end, and let's go. The Ballad of John and Yoko, take 7 by the Beatles. 3, 2, 1, go.
Mal, un string avec kaput mal.
Okay. It got a bit faster, Ringo.
Okay, George.
Okay.
Standing in the dockets of Hampton, trying to get to Holland or France. The man in the Mac says you've gotta go back. You know they didn't even give us a chance. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Finally made the plane into Paris.
Damn.
Honeymooning down by the Seine. Peter Brown called to say, you can make it okay. You can get married in Gibraltar in Spain. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be.
That is sick.
The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me.
Hey.
Drove from Paris to the Amsterdam Hilton, talking in our beds for a week. The newspaper said, say what you're
That hi-hat.
doing in bed. I said, we're only trying to get us some peace. Christ, you know it ain't easy.
Oh my God, what a
You
film,
know
bro.
how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Saving up your money for a rainy day, giving all your clothes to charity. Last night the wife said, oh boy, when you're dead, you don't take nothing with you but your soul. Think. Made a lightning trip
Oh,
to
come
Vienna, eating chocolate cake in a bag. Newspaper said, she's gone to his head. They look just like two gurus in drag. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be.
That's Paul on drums? Oh wow, here come the comments.
They're gonna crucify me. Caught the LA plane back to London, 50 acorns tied in a sack. The man from the press said, we wish you success. It's good to have the both of you back. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going. crucify me. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me.
I hear it now, yeah. Well, now that I know that that was Paul, I gotta hear that
Yeah,
again.
we'll have it.
So don't need the one. It was worth it for that.
Well,
Before it, that's all right.
I think we listened to it.
All right. Well, since that was take 7, I'm gonna go with that. This is for the single. It says Paul played the drums. I'm gonna trust it. I'm guessing that's what it is, because it sounded like Ringo, but then once I saw that, it didn't sound like Ringo, obviously. So that's so funny. All right. Well, I'm gonna play that again. I don't give a fuck. The Ballad of John Yoko, take 7, a double play. 3, 2, 1, go.
Mal. And string.
Let's go,
I make
bro.
a put mal. Okay. It got a bit faster, Ringo.
He said Ringo. That was Ringo.
George.
Okay.
I'm so confused, bro. Whatever.
Standing in the dockets of
I swear it was
Hampton,
Ringo, bro.
trying to get to Holland or France. The man in the Mac says you've gotta go back. You know they didn't even give us a chance. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify
So
me.
he's got too much finesse on that hi-hat. That had to be Ringo, bro.
Finally made the plane into Paris.
Whatever, we're listening to it twice. I don't care.
Honeymooning down by the Seine. Peter Brown called to say, you can make it okay. You can get married in Gibraltar in Spain. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Drove from Paris to the Amsterdam Hilton, talking in our beds for a week. The newspaper said, say what you're doing in bed. I said, we're only
That
trying to
acoustic is
get
so
us some
good.
peace. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be.
That's such a good feel, bro.
The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Saving up your money for a rainy day, giving all your clothes to charity. Last night the wife said, oh boy, when you're dead, you don't take nothing with you but your soul. Think. Made a lightning trip to Vienna, eating chocolate cake in a bag. Newspaper said, she's gone to his head. They look just like two gurus in drag. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Caught the early plane back to London, 50 acorns tied in a sack. The man from the press said, we wish you success. It's good to have the both of you back. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things
That
are
kick.
going, they're gonna crucify me. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me.
That's so crazy. I feel like I've heard this song 50 times already. Their music passes the blood-brain barrier very quickly into your soul.
Yeah, we'll have it.
So don't need the one. It was worth it for that.
Well,
Because you came out before it, that's all right.
I think we listened to it.
I love hearing John just talk and, do his thing, man. It makes me happy. Oh, man. That was excellent. Paul or Ringo. But it said in the beginning, he said, all right, Ringo, faster this time. So I'm guessing this is, since it's take 7, it's an outtake. Maybe it's not the one they actually used for, well, obviously it's not. But, maybe it's just different personnel. Maybe it was just John and Ringo on that. I know Clay or someone will fill me in and tell me who was on that, because when I look at the deluxe edition, it doesn't really help me. But the Ballad of John Yoko came out in '69. The B-side was Old Brown Shoe. Look at that single picture. That doesn't even look like them, bro. There's 5 people on it. Oh, it's Yoko. I was like, wait, who is that other guy? Oh, that's Yoko. Sorry. Let's see. All right, so the writing for it. So he wrote that while he was on his honeymoon in Paris with Yoko. It describes the events of the couple's wedding in March of 1969. Their highly publicized honeymoon activities included their bed-in at the Amsterdam Hilton Hotel and their demonstration of bagism. Wait, is that from the Rock and Roll Circus? Is that what that was? Okay. So I guess Lennon described it as Johnny B. paperback writer. In a 1980 interview, he said it was a piece of journalism. And it did really feel like almost like a retelling of a story in a way. It was a ballad of John and Yoko, and they were very interested in what they were up to. Probably, the tabloids back in the day were probably just ruthless. I can imagine. They probably, today, they ain't got nothing on the tabloids of back then. They had people in the bushes photographing people. Come on, man. Nowadays, everyone's got a smartphone. Anyone can take a picture. Back in the day, they were hanging off of rafters and shit. I feel like John is just so good at telling and, just expressing things. Like, I just did a video for John right before this, actually. 2 tracks from Imagine. And this kind of almost runs with the track that I did, Oh Yoko, which I think that was 2 years later than this, obviously. But like I said in that video, she seems to be his muse for a lot of things, and I think that, love her or hate her, I think she was a boon to John, no matter what, at the end of the day. And he was happy and he loved her. I know whatever, I'm not going to get into all that, but it's just important, because she inspired so much in him, and I feel like it was the same way. I feel like he inspired a lot in her as well, and that's all you can ask for, stuff like that, And this song was just wonderful. I had to hear that twice. And if that was Ringo, which it sounded like him, that hi-hat had to be Ringo. He puts on like this extra finesse, like on the third hit, I feels like, or the third note. I don't know what. It's just so. He's got so much finesse, bro. You really have to hear and listen for it, Like, it's in your face, but if you actually listen to what Ringo's doing, come on, man. That man can drum, bro. That man can play. I love it. But the acoustic guitar was a great sort of medium for this song, too. It just sort of balanced everything out and let John tell his story. But that strumming got pretty extreme at points. I love that one fill in the middle. It kind of feels like something important happened at that moment in the story. That fill was just ferocious, and then it just went off right back into what he was doing. Just so good. There's just so many little details in their songs that just, you could follow the rabbit hole down all the way. I could probably sit here for 10-15 minutes and talk about it, but I ain't gotta do that. You heard the song twice, you know what I mean? I feel like John is the standout, man. Like, no matter what, like, when I listen to their music, I hear John, I hear Paul too, I hear George, but when I hear like John's songs, like, I really hear him, because sometimes in Paul's songs, I don't know, you can hear the George, or you can hear the John or the Ringo, but with John's songs, it's 100% John. There are some songs where there's McCartney influence and stuff like that, but I feel like when he writes his music and he plays his music, it's totally him, no matter what, Obviously, he's got influences, like everybody, but he's so wholly original with things that it's kind of crazy. Or he just reinvents things so well that, hey, you don't even notice, and whatever at that point. I guess it don't matter. So standout, I would say that drum fill in the middle, the acoustic was a standout. His voice telling the story of him and Yoko, fantastic. What an interesting story, too. And only John could tell a story about, being, like, what's happening in bed and being crucified and all that stuff. And I'm guessing that happened around the Jesus controversy thing, right? Yeah. So he took the song to McCartney at his home at St. John's Wood, London on the 14th of April, eager to record it that evening, recalling the controversy engendered by Lennon's more popular than Jesus remarks in 1966. McCartney was alarmed at the references to Christ in the new song, but agreed to assist Lennon. Ono later said, Paul knew that people were being nasty to John, and he just wanted to make it well for him. Paul has a very brotherly side to him. And I would agree with that. He definitely does, man. From what I can tell from all that, man, he just... wonderful. Good. He's a good dude. Paul, especially. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I just got through doing the White Album. You know, I'm doing Rubber Soul right now. We're knee deep in the Beatles, and I can't get enough, man. Seriously, I'm not gonna stop until I've heard it all, because they are definitely the best band ever, bro. Like, seriously. And if I could tell myself that I would say that much like a year ago, Lee, or like even like a year and a half ago before I heard A Day in the Life, I probably would have laughed at you. But they're my new favorite band. I mean, come on, bro. Look, they're right next to me all the time. See? They're all right there. And then Paul's up there hanging out. But yeah, thank you, Clay. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any other recommendations by the Beatles or any of the solo stuff, leave it down below. It should be a pinned comment. If you're even seeing this on YouTube, hopefully it's up on YouTube. But just remember that I'm very thankful for you guys. I know there's ups and downs of the channel. There's a copyright strike right now for REM, so I'm dealing with that and the low views because they cut your views off basically, and it sucks, man. But I'm gonna get through it. The holidays are fucking terrible for me, but I'm gonna try my best to keep my head up, head up straight, smile, whatever, we'll get through it, right? Thanks for watching. Oh no, thanks for watching.